Members, the House is now in session. If we can have all the members to the floor so we can get started. Mr. Pettis, for what purpose?
I was rising for a point of inquiry, Mr. Speaker. What time is it?
Well, state your inquiry, sir.
What time would it be?
At this particular time is 2:24.
And what time were we to return to session, Mr. Speaker?
I believe that was at 2 o'clock. We're calling the first bill now, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, sir. Members, we're going to take up file item 134, SB 45, Padilla. Mr. Monty is going to take that up. Clerk will read.
Senate Bill 45 by Senator Padilla and others, an act relating to prevailing wage.
Mr. Monty.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker and members. This bill by Senator Padilla provides that a contractor or subcontractor found by the Labor Commissioner to be in willful violation of public works laws for a second and subsequent violation will be permanently ineligible for public works contracts awards and be prohibited from performing work as a subcontractor on public works contracts. Some minor amendments on the Senate side. This is supported by Senator Strickland and others. Ask for an aye vote on these amendments. Mr. Speaker, we're voting on the bill.
Right, we're voting on the bill.
My
not
apologies.
It's okay.
We already took care of the amendments.
Very well.
So this is the bill as amended.
Right.
And I do urge an aye vote. Thank you. Sorry for the confusion.
It's no worries at all. The clerk will open the roll. All those vote desire to vote. 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 All those vote who desires to vote. All those vote who desires to vote. All those vote who desire to vote. All those vote who desires to vote. All those vote desires to vote. Yeah. Right. Mr. Monty moves the call. Move to file item 131, SB number 23, Padilla. Mr. Fuentes will be presenting. Clerk will read.
Senate Bill 23 by Senator Padilla, an act relating to manufactured housing.
Mr. Fuentes.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I'm presenting Senate Bill 23, which will require that all mobile home parks manufactured home communities have an emergency preparedness plan in place. SB 23 was introduced after the devastating fires in Los Angeles County, the Merrick and Sayre fire. This bill specifically would require every park owner to adopt an emergency preparedness plan. It would require posting and notification of the plan and its accessibility to all the residents. It would also require information to be provided which can direct residents to resources for development of a plan for their family. This bill is supported by the California Fire Chiefs Association, the California Professional Firefighters, the Western Manufactured Housing Association, the League of California Cities, and the American Red Cross. I respectfully ask for your aye vote.
Seeing and hearing no debate or discussion, clerk open the roll. All those voters desire to vote. All those voters desire to vote. All those voters desire to vote. All those vote who desires 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 to vote. Clerk will close roll, tally votes. Ayes 41, noes 4. Measure is adopted. We'll file item 127. SB 674, Senator McLeod. Ms. Skinner will be presenting. Clerk will read.
Senate Bill 674 by Senator Negrete McLeod, an act relating to healing arts.
Ms. Skinner.
That's not the bill. I'm jockeying. Sorry.
We'll move to file item 119, SB number 412. Ms. Kehoe. Ms. Skinner will be presenting on the amendments. Clerk will read.
Senate Bill 412 with amendments by Assemblymember Skinner.
Ms. Skinner.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Speaker and members. I wish to amend SB 412 by Senator Kehoe. It's a minor change to the bill at the request of the Air Resources Board. It clarifies its ability to set emission rates and efficiency standards under the Self-Generation Incentive Program. I request we adopt the amendments.
Seeing and hearing no debate or discussion, we'll have a voice vote on the amendments. All those in favor of the amendments signify by saying aye. Any opposed? Amendments are adopted. Out to print, back on file. Members, if you will focus your attention to the desk of Assemblymember Chesborough. He has some guests he'd like to introduce. Mr. Chesborough.
Mr. Speaker, members, it gives me a great deal of pleasure to welcome to the Assembly floor the tribal officers and friends of the Habematol Pomo tribe of Upper Lake in Lake County. We have Sherry Bridges, the chairperson of the tribe. We have Carmela Johnson, who's on the council. Angelina Arroyo, who's the council secretary. Jim Robbins, who is the fire chief of the North Shore Fire Department, who's here to show his support for the tribe's efforts, as well as Jill Scholl with the Lake County Special Districts, who's also here to be supportive of the tribe. So I'd like you to all join me in welcoming my guests to the Assembly chamber.
Welcome. Welcome to the chambers. Welcome. Members, will move to file item 171, SB 619. Senator Strickland. Mr. Novel will be presenting. Clerk will read.
Senate Bill 619 by Senator Strickland and others, an act relating to water projects.
Will pass and retain. Members, we are prepared to lift the call on two. We're prepared to lift the call on a few bills. We'd like for you to return to your desk. All right, we're going to go ahead and lift the call. I would hope that all members are in the lounge. This is our last bill. Lift the call on file item 134, SB 45. Clerk will post. All those voters desire to vote. All those voters desire to vote. All those voters desire to vote. Clerk will close the roll, tally the votes. Ayes 42, noes 24. Measure is adopted. Members, as you know, we are trying to clear as many bills as we can, and having said that, we're trying to finish up a few more today. We're going to recess again until 4 o'clock. We're going to recess under call of the Speaker, so all members are to remain in the building. So we're recessing under call until 4 p.m. Okay. Very well. House will stand in recess till 4 p.m.